you had sent me a couple of projects. You had actually sent me a clip. Recently you were on a platform for Spinheads on their playlists. And
Yeah.
I talk a lot about playlists has helped me, personally with my music as far as reaching other listeners and, just other people for opportunities. And I think it's a great way to promote your music rather than a lot of people sometimes release projects and don't even put any type of promotion behind it. First and foremost, like, what was that experience like, and what did that do for you in terms of like potentially reaching new listeners?
So it was really crazy. So the guy that actually is over that account, I want to say his name's Antonio. If I got it wrong, please, shout me out. But he we actually met by like accident actually. So
Mhm.
it started over a Tyler the Creator thing,
Okay.
and he was doing album rankings and stuff like that. And I didn't necessarily agree with a rating that he had, and it was more like a passive aggressive comment that I made,
Okay.
and it just sparked this like back and forth between us. Long story short, I emailed him because they were doing music submissions and stuff like that for like independent artists, and I brought it up, and he was like, "I really like your music. I think out of the songs I sent, these two are gonna be it." And I brought it up. I'm like, hey, I'm glad it's like water under the bridge because like I was that guy that made that comment on the post, and it wasn't no hate or nothing like that. It just was like a just two dudes chopping it up about
Yeah,
this
yeah.
whatever they felt. So it ended up doing really really well. They it got a lot of exposure. It was something I was just proud of because like it's you don't get it sometimes it's really hard to kind of crack that like mainstream type thing, and he reaches a lot more people than I can ever reach, at least for right now. So just really appreciative. Shout out Spinheads for it, and they ended up shouting out a couple more local artists in my area too, so I thought that was really it was cool to kind of keep passing the buck along. So really shout out Spinheads for the awesome little publicity.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, you meet in that situation, because a lot of times, especially when it comes to like playlists or any type of promotion, really, I made a post about this like what, maybe yesterday or the day before, but you usually get some of these guys, you post your music, and they'll go in like 20 of your posts, and next thing you know, they're in your inbox asking for $500 to get on their playlist or promote your album or whatever. And it's kind of cool though that y'all met debating, about Tyler, the Creator, and it led to an opportunity, that got you more exposure as well. And sometimes, you get into those online debates, you go down that rabbit hole, and next thing you know, you hit that block button and
you
nothing
know
becomes of that. Like with your albums, so correct me, this next one you said it's gonna be Winston.
yes.
And the first one, when you came on the show last time, was Singleton.
Yes.
Okay, like what goes behind like the titles that you come up with? Are they significant names to you in life? Like, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I to kind of go back on the Tyler the Creator thing, so I really took a lot of influence from how he crafts these characters. They're sort of like his vehicle to tell the stories that he's trying to get across. So Singleton it sort of blurs the line between like reality and fiction because I would like to say like most of my songs are about real experiences, real stuff. I think I'm putting these characters into the albums so people can kind of put themselves in their shoes.
Okay, yeah.
Singleton was like the loner, lone wolf type kind of getting over a bad breakup type situation. So, which is, I mean, everybody's got that sad phase. So, Winston is like sort of like a character I really did make up in a way, but also it sort of projects a lot of things that I like. So like fashion, um, I don't want to say like high society type stuff, but like just like fancy stuff, weird stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like I don't know if you've seen any of the like promo pictures, but basically like I'm wearing like these like creased like old man slacks, got the loafers on, penny loafers,
Yeah.
got the bomber jacket, the sweater vest. So like that's kind of like sort of the persona I'm trying to like give. But it's coming from a better place of like a healed place, a more focused place artistic wise. The writing is more simple, I think, but it's just songs that you can just like be riding the car to with the window down and not really care about what else is going on, like Sunday cruising type stuff. So
Yeah.
real
Okay.
simple, real clean. Yeah.